All right, we're still working with this triangle inequality theorem, which states that the length of two of the sides must be greater than the third side. And if we think about it, it's possible that this side length, in this case where we got n, well, it could be too short or it could be too long. In other words, there's got to be a range of values that n could equal and still satisfy the triangle inequality theorem. So as an example, 13 plus 9 is 22. Well, if those two side lengths are added together, then n could not equal 22. And on the other hand, let's say that, as an example, what if n was 4? Well, 4 plus 9 equals 13, but it's not greater than 13, so it cannot equal 4. Now, mathematically, what we need to do is go through a process to determine what the range of values are for this missing side length labeled n. So let's go about it this way. I go 13. Well, this is similar to what we did in the previous example. 13 plus 9 is greater than n. Well, 13 plus 9 is 22. So 22, those n's got to be less than 22. Let's see, how about n, second scenario, n plus 9 must be greater than 13. We subtract 9 from both sides, so n's got to be greater than 4, and we kind of established that with what we did right there. And then lastly, the last little piece I would want to do is 13 plus n must be greater than 9. If I subtract 13 from both sides, and then 9 is greater than negative 4. But we're dealing with side lengths here, and so we can't have a negative length. So that one we can just rule out. Can't be that at all. So this gives us, though, a range of where n must fall. So n has got to be greater than 4, but less than 22. Now, we got a multiple choice problem we're looking here. It says, which of the following could not be the value of n? Well, 7. 7 is between 4 and 22, so that could be a value. 10 is between 4 and 22. That could be a value of n. 13 is between 4 and 22, so that could be a value of n. But this answer, J, is 22, and n must be less than 22. It cannot equal 22. So the correct answer in this scenario is 22. Now, you may see it written another way. It could say, which of the following would have to be less than the least possible measure, maybe, let's say, of the variable. Now, we don't have any multiple choice, but let's say it was 3. Well, 3 is, n's got to be greater than 4, so 3 would be unacceptable. You may see that, but most of the time you're just going to establish this range here, and you're going to do that by plugging in the known values along with the variable in the 3 scenarios and determine what your range is going to be. It's not really that difficult. You can handle it. You are superb mathematicians. Geometry. Go out and measure the world.